You don't know where Yana gonna be. She been more places than me.
Hey.
30 years long.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Legend from the Past and the Future show. I am Armand, and we have with us tonight Mrs. Yana Moore Young. And Yana, how you doing tonight?
Doing great. How about you, Armand?
No complaints on my end. Everything was just lovely. Now tonight, we don't have the luxury of having Roger on the camera, but he's mic'd up. Roger, how you doing tonight, Rod?
What's going on, everybody?
Man, everything is everything.
Hey,
My
Roger.
camera is acting funky on me.
Yeah.
And my tech guy couldn't fix it.
Wow.
That's why he packing his bags right now. he ain't no use to me. My grandson, my tech guy. He
Well, you know
sleep
what?
out on the deck because he can't figure out what's going on with my computer.
You know, everything is going in the right direction for the Legend show, man. We have been exploding, man. Everything is going well. You know, I'm happy, man. What do you guys think about the fact that we are now over 1 million views with 140,000 subscribers? What's your take on that, Yana?
I'm just grateful. You know, we have a great viewing audience, and it just continues to grow. And I think the more that we add value and we, bring quality programming, then it'll continue.
What about you, Raj? How do you feel about that?
As long as we got a Yana on the show, the numbers gonna keep going up.
Hey, listen, man. You know what? I'm extremely happy and proud. Now it's time for us to start thinking about events. Once we start doing events, the show's going to continue to grow. We added 2 more shows. We have another show that's going to start on the 8th. Sports, politics, and current events. Michelle Quill and Marcel Colbert. That'll be starting on the 8th. And guess what? She's coming back. Melissa Nata Pryor will be coming back with another health and fitness show. But we got a hot one tonight. It's going to be fun. Tonight it's going to be fun. We have with us tonight Rondell Williams Sr., a true legend. A legendary dresser, a comedian. You name it, he is. Deja, go ahead and play his intro.
Today's guest was born in Washington, D.C. and raised in Annapolis, where sports like basketball, football, and baseball shaped his early years. His passion for fashion began as a teenager, inspired by local style icons, and grew through modeling with the group Just Class. From his first job at Harbor House, to buying clothes at Bernard's, to building his career at Macy's, Zales, and Nordstrom, Rondell mastered the art of style and customer experience. Now, even in retirement, he continues his journey at Joseph A. Bank. Please welcome Rondell Buck, a man whose life is stitched together with style, service, and success.
Yeah, bring him to the stage, Deja. Rondell.
Yes, sir.
How you doing tonight, sir?
Yeah.
Welcome.
I'm doing good.
Welcome to the show, bro. How you?
Thank you.
It's an honor and a pleasure just to have you tonight, bro.
Yeah, but it's a pleasure to just even be on a part of what you guys are doing, man. Because to me, it's really, it's just out of this world right now for African Americans, man. I'm telling you, man, you guys been having some heavy hitters on here, and I really appreciate the show, man. And then when I found out that I could get on this thing, oh boy! Oh boy!
Hey, don't you show off now. You understand? Don't be showing off, bro.
Hey, I'm trying to stay calm, man. I'm trying.
Hey, you show off as much as you want.
Yeah, you don't have to stay calm. You gotta let people be themselves.
Hey, you know the deal, Rondell. All right.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, my man. Hey, before we get started,
sure.
I want to say welcome to the show, Margaret Nick. Welcome to the show, Hopsy Hudson.
Oh, Margaret Nick on there.
Welcome to the show, Blackie Queen, and welcome to the show, my wife Andrea Wallace.
All right,
now, Rondell.
Yes.
What we do on the Legend Show is we go back and we come forward. Okay. Tell us where you were born and raised.
Was born in Washington D.C. and my grandmother had an uncle here in Annapolis, so she came to visit. And the next thing I know, we were moving here to Annapolis, and I haven't regretted it at all. I thank God for it, and just the upcoming. Coming up through Sunday school, church, the whole 9 yards, and then when it came into a lot of the older guys and guys like yourself, because I always admired, man, because first of all, I always love how you guys handle yourself mannerism wise. Yes, man, I didn't care how old you were, but all that, man, I started paying attention to, man, and I'm saying, man, these guys, and you guys, you play ball, man. And I admire that. I love all sports, So, and then of course with Frank Brown, which is dead now, but that was one of the guys, man, used to kick me in my butt every time I drop a ball. He throw it to me, you know what I mean? So I had to get it together, Mark. And see, Frank wasn't no little dude, man.
No, he wasn't, bro. No, he was not, man. But you know what, Rondell, man, a lot of people have said, I don't remember this, but you grew up on the Spa Road?
Yeah, on Spa Road, man. I was down on the part of down there where the Raymond Eli store was, the grocery store. That's where I first got my first little job, riding a bike, man, delivering groceries.
Hey, well, who are some of the people that you looked up to other than Frank Brown while growing up?
Hey, Verl, get this, please. The guys that I really looked up to, of course, a lot of times with not only Frank Brown, but Stanley Johnson, the Coates brother. I can't even think of his name right now. But
is that Tommy Coates or Jimmy Coates?
Tommy and Jimmy. Okay, because Jimmy used to kick my butt a lot too. You know what I mean? So I was young, man. I had to learn how to use these though, little boy.
That's right.
I had to learn how to use these little boys. Not that I wanted to use them, you know what I mean? But they can't just keep kicking you around, man. You know what I mean? So and then I finally stood up to them, and I finally got that respect. But I earned that, And right. Just like I said with Miss Florence, Miss Liz, all those ladies that was on Spa Road, hey man, it was a family thing. That's all right. The women, man, it was all women on that road. Yeah. And I tell you one thing, you let me walk up that road and Miss Florence and one of them be on the porch and I didn't speak to them. By the time I got home, I go in the house, I get smacked upside my head. Bam! Boy, daggone well you supposed to spoke to Miss Liz. Now we ain't gonna work like I said, come on, I didn't see her. Oh, well, you better start seeing her. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All them, man. And just like up in Johnson Place, I was with Lamont Rondell and Crystal, all of those guys. You know what I mean? Alfredo, came up on Spa Road, man. And then sometimes on Saturday evenings, when it was nothing to do, we'd be standing on the corner harmonizing. See, now I'm not a lead singer, but I am a background. I'm telling that right now. I can hum a little bit in the back, okay? You know what I mean?
So now who were you singing with though, bro?
Lamont Rondell. Scrape.
Yeah.
Scrape and Albert Johnson.
Oh, he could sing, bro.
Okay. BB. Yeah. All them boys on Spa Road, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and I just thank God for them guys, because the point of it is that if they caught you doing something wrong, see, they kick you in your butt and send you home. You know what I mean? That's how it was. So I had to have respect of all my elderlies out there, okay? But then all of a sudden, man, I got a little job though, Amon, down at Harbor House, downtown in Annapolis. I was a bus boy, and they had this guy named Baby Ferck that worked there. And I saw him in high school. It's another guy named James Weston. See, these guys were 3 years ahead of me.
Yeah.
But them boys would come to school, man. Let me tell you something, boy. They were slick. them boys wore that stuff. Hey, but just the respect that they got, I was like, man, shoot, I think I can do this right here with these boys doing. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, hey, I want you to hold that thought. Okay, I'm gonna pass over to Ayana, but before I do so,
Sure.
Kim Jones made a comment that you're the best dressed person in Annapolis. Vanessa Turner, welcome to the show. Desiree Brown, welcome to the show. Jalinda Brown, welcome to the show. And Hopsy wanted to say congrats, Rondell.
Oh wow! Thank you.
You know you are her big brother.
Yeah.
Good to see you again in Sparrow Strong. Bro.
Yeah.
All right, on you, Ayana.
Yeah.
So we heard you talk about, the older guys. They look slick. You wanted to, gain that same respect that they had. What was your first signature piece?
My first signature piece.
Yeah, don't get that misconstrued now. Not peace. All right.
What?
Yeah, because Armin already messed up the face thing.
Oh man, my signature piece.
A tie, a jacket, a pair of shoes. What was the first thing that you got that made you feel proud?
Slacks and a sweater, dress slacks and a sweater and a shirt. Those was my first.
Particular brand or?
Downtown Peerless.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because I was working at Harbor House, so I had to go past Peerless. You know what I mean? And then Peerless had some nice pieces, but back then $35 for a pair of shoes that was expensive. But that's what them boys had on their feet, man. I had to get a pair. Okay. So I worked overtime down Harbor House. We wasn't getting paid no more than $3 an hour. You know what I mean? So So I'm working on the weekends, everything, because I wanted them shoes, man. And I had to get them, Lamar. I had to have them on my feet, man. So, but then a buddy of mine, Gregory Johnson, went to school with. He used to work down at Peerless, and that's when those alpaca sweaters came out. So I seen a nice sweater, a nice shirt, pair of pants, and them shoes. Oh boy, you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me that. I wasn't looking good. You know what I mean? And then don't let none of the girls I went to school with, oh, Wonder, you look so nice. I said, oh, thank you. Hey, boy, that's what started. I can't help it. Oh, man.
Do you think that the style in Annapolis during that time, did it mimic other major cities like DC or New York, or did Annapolis, did you guys just have your own type of style?
That's pretty cool. Because I went to a couple of shows in Washington D.C. and but we was right on point. We was right on point. Just and being conservative, see, you could never go wrong. See, I didn't go for no whole lot of fashions like the high shoes and all that. No. I stayed strictly conservative because that got me into many doors with my mannerism I learned from my older guys on Spar Road, So and then I'd go to church in Mount Mara. So there was an older guy named Mr. Mitchell. And this guy would come to church, man, clean shaved. I mean, because I used to always ask him, how do you shave? He said, well, I take my razor and I go up and down. He said, I may do about 10 times. Because he just had a clean cut look and just his mannerism, man, the way he carried himself. This was a couple of guys I looked up to, you know what I mean? So, and that's when I got into the clothes a little bit more because going to church on Sundays, you wanted to look nice, at least, So, yep. And I got my little, like I said, had my little part-time job, and I went on from there. But this guy named Baby Ferck, and I'm going back now to Alfonso Coates. I'm going back to Wayne Snipes, and it was a couple of guys from up the country, the Queen brothers. Those guys, man, they would come down to the National Guard Army for a dance or whatever. Shit, girl, them boys be hooked. They be hooked. I'm here to tell you, I would stand back and just admire them guys when they came in, because there was 6 of them. But that's when they first started wearing the hats with the big feather on it. I had to find out where they got them feathers from. Had to go to Baltimore to get them. I caught the bus on Saturday mornings, went straight up to Howard Street, and I got me a feather to put on my hat. Oh yeah. No.
All right. Well, speaking of hooked, I'm gonna pass it on to Roger.
Okay.
All right, I apologize about the camera, everybody. Ayana, when it's over with, don't forget to ask me about that face thing I said earlier. But and But anyway, Rondell, do you have any other interests besides clothes? Because it seems like the whole world know you dress. Make me want to ask you what your swim trunks look like.
Oh no.
Oh man.
No, we ain't. Yeah, Mark, we ain't going with the swimming trunk.
So you just straight up buff when you go swimming. You just out there stroking like old school.
Oh my God, no, man. Go like no, but my other interest is honestly just being a father. Just being a father is the most important thing to me right now, because of I thank God I watched my oldest son, never had any problems out of him. He took up a trade. My youngest son, he's doing well because he took up a trade, because I wanted my boys to have a trade in case they get a job and the job might lay them off. Right. At least they'll be able to make some money to survive, man. You know what I mean? So I'm a family structured guy, man. I love my family. Now that I got a granddaughter, and I'm just really proud of it, man. And any teenagers, man, when I used to be at the Boys and Girls Club, I like my kids, man, because they need that father image, man. And I got a lot of kids when I was working with the Boys and Girls Club. Oh man, Mr. Rondell, you always look good. I said, well, if you take care of yourself, and that's the main thing, your health, the whole 9 yards. But no, my interest is really a lot in kids, girls or boys. It doesn't matter. If they see me on the street, they won't talk. If I was busy, I'm not busy, because I'm listening to them. Because one thing I realize now with all these young guys out here, they need that father image. And I don't care what nobody say, man, because just I grew up without my dad. And boy, let me tell you something. Don't think that didn't bother me for the longest time. But when I hit 16, I got a license, and I found out, I went to my aunt down in Bay Ridge to find out where he lived at in Baltimore. Mm-hmm. Oh, I went to find him on Indeed. I didn't want nothing from him. I didn't want nothing from him. I just wanted to know who he was and what he looked like. And knocked on the door. I guess his girlfriend, she answered the door, and she said, "May I help you?" I said, "Yeah, I'm looking for Albert Williams. This is his son." And I know I took him by surprise, because oh man, I was gonna come by to see y'all. I said, "Sir, I mean no harm. I just wanted to see what you look like, and God bless you." "Oh man, do you need anything?" I said, "No, the Lord has blessed me with a job. That's my little Volkswagen out there. I got plenty of gas in it, thank God. And I just wanted to see what you look like, because I'm not gonna do the same to my boys what you did to us." And I left them just like that, because that was important to me, man. Because I grew up with it was just me and my mother, and my brother and my sister. We didn't have no help in there, but I was determined I was gonna work 2 or 3 jobs. We was gonna survive. And me and my mother, we did a lot together. And of course, then my brother, he got a job, and my sister got a job, and that's how we all maintained. But I always wanted to have a clean cut look when I'm talking to people.
Right.
because it made a difference. You know, I can't just go to somebody and ask them, well, could I get a job, this, that, and I'm looking bummified. That wasn't gonna work.
Absolutely.
That wasn't gonna work for me. So this being conservative and clean cut, I just thank God I made it thus far. And for 74 years old, I don't think I look too bad.
No, you still a youngster. You still talk like one. I mean, you absolutely, we had to break it down to Armin about the face thing, but you caught on to it right away.
Yeah.
So with that, you said you just hang out with Lamont. Is that Crystal Randolph or are you talking about?
Yes.
She performing tomorrow at the Blue Dolphin.
Oh, okay. Hey, thanks for sharing that with me, my man. Because I'll be right over there. Oh my God.
It started at 7. Tickets are $25.
Okay.
At the door.
Okay.
His Lamont, his mother and my grandmother's sisters. My father and him, they were first cousins.
Oh, stop. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they used to run the street together. He come over to the house. Man, that used to upset my mother when he came through that door. Because she knew what was going on.
Right.
As soon as he come up in there, they go, Dad, take a shower, get dressed. And when they walked out there, they was slick. And he talking about, I'll be right back. My mom be like, yeah, right.
Yeah, right. But now, with Lamont Randall, man, he was the one that he used to work at the Navy Academy. When I would get when I would get out of school, he used to always want me to drop him off at work. But I always kept his car clean, boy, clean. When I get up out that joint, I kept it clean, smelling good. You hear me? Because he allowed me and he trusted me to drive his vehicle. And that was 3-speed on the collar. Dude, I ain't know nothing about that. I'm gonna tell you exactly how, I'm gonna tell you how he taught me. Took me right down Main Street and come up to, he told me, you let up off that clutch right, or you're gonna drift back and hit somebody's car. Man, I was a nervous wreck. Good God Almighty. But
a lot of people don't know nothing about that steering
no,
wheel being in the collar.
Heck no, man. 1, 2, 3.
That was it. That was it.
1 down, 2 up, 3 down, and reverse was back.
And that was it. Reverse was back down. That's right. Because my uncle had a truck like that.
Yeah.
And he said, you want to go up the street, get some candy? I think I was 15. He's like, yes, sir. He said, okay. He threw me the keys. Well, give me this one. I told on him too. I said, Mama, Uncle Billy gave me the keys to his truck. And then my mother said, well, I guess you driving somewhere. I was like, she ain't no help.
Right.
But I'm going to go on and pass you on the Armin, brother.
Okay.
Hey, look, there's some comments, some good comments, man. Do you recognize Peachy the hair painter? You know what that is, right?
Lisa.
That's Lisa, man. Hey, Killer Rondell. Welcome to the show, Lisa.
Yeah. Hello, baby.
Also, Emma Island Thomas. She said, hello, Mr. GQ. Hey, and here's another comment right here. Sharpest man in Annapolis. You see that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Carlos Evans, welcome to the show. Faye Gaskins, welcome to the show.
Oh,
now,
wow.
Now, listen, bro. My mother always say, oh, he smells good. He smells good. What's up with you in this cologne? What's your favorite cologne, brother?
Hey, Ahmad. I really can't say I have a favorite, man, because I just like them all. You know what I mean? But oh yeah, hold on. I know. Oh God, what is the name of it? Oh, it won't come to me, man. Golly day. But gray flannel, and we going back.
Okay,
you're going way back with that one.
Gray flannel. That was the thing, boy. I put that thing on, boy. Then I go out to the party, whatever. Boy, you smell good. Then you know my thing. Once I smell good, hey babe, can I get this slow dance or what? You know what
I mean? Hey, look now, Rondell. Now, we came through the Mac, Black Caesar, Shaq.
Yeah.
Which one did you try to emulate, my brother?
The Shack.
Shaq?
Chef.
Hey,
Not
not,
Shaft.
not the Mac?
No.
John Shaft.
John Chef.
John Shaq?
John Chef with the long coat with the gun underneath of it. There you go. That was my man.
Richie Roundtree.
Hey, there you go, man.
Richie Roundtree.
Hey, look. One of his movies came on the stream the other night, man. I sat there and watched that thing, man. That was my boy, man.
That's the last movie he did before he passed away.
Yeah,
He did the New Shaft with Samuel Jackson.
Yeah,
He died after that.
Yeah.
Man, I bet you your fiance she just probably, boy, you just come on that pass. Come on.
Oh yeah. Because I still like my Westerns, like the Long Ranger and the Cisco Kid.
Not Cisco Kid.
Okay.
Shoot. Boy, I still like my old Westerns.
Not Long Ranger, Tonto.
Yes, sir. Tonto got beat up every time, man.
Every time. Every time. If he didn't get beat up, he got captured.
I ain't lying, man. The more so that I start looking at that, I ain't realize how many times Tonto got beat up, man.
Tonto couldn't do jack without Kemosabe.
I'm telling you, man.
Hey, before I pass it over to Ayana, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Because this is a legend show. We kind of keep things flowing, okay?
Okay.
Let's talk about some of your most famous moments. What are your most memorable moments?
Cool. When my mother's birthday, and my manager down at Harbor House, I asked him, could I use an apron, couple candles, and the sticks, to hold the candle. And he let me have some fish and things, you know what I mean? So my grandma was home, and I asked her to warm that up because it was her birthday. So I knew what time she came home. So when she came home, I was standing on the porch with the apron on I had the apron on, but I had the towel on my arm. I said, welcome to Spar Road, 60 Spar Road. This is your home. And I opened the door for her. Man, she said, what is wrong with you? You know what I mean? Then when she got in the house and I had the table all set up for her, man, she bust out crying,
Take your time, bro. Take your time.
Take your time.
Because me and my mother, we was tight. We were tight. And don't think I don't still mess with her, boy, you know what I mean? So, but just to see the smile on her face that day, and that just made me thank God for having the job, and I had a manager the way I had it to let me do that. I'm a one, but that's the most memorable thing that I will always stick with me, And then, of course, when my son's name was born, that was a different ball game. Because now, when we was younger, my mother ain't want me and my brother play no football.
Yeah.
We would have to go up the road. But we come home one Friday evening. Now, my son and my grandson, they outside playing tackle with my mother. I'm on. We damn near got our head cut off for them throwing the football around. Okay. Now and then my son goes in the house, throw the football, and he breaks her plant. I said, you can't throw that ball. She said, "Oh, no, Rondell, leave him alone. He didn't mean it." I said, "Now ain't this a monster? We got killed for this."
That's what grandmothers do. That's right.
That's right.
Hey, but you know what? It just, oh man, it just took me and Wendell a minute. We had to sit down and look at this. You know what I mean? I said, "Boy, we got killed for this, and they can come in and do what they want to do." Rhonda, he didn't mean it. Okay, that's it. I'm done. It's so funny, man. But it's just that coming up, man, on Spar Road, it was really, to me, everybody got along. Everybody knew each other, and all the mothers worked. All the mothers worked at the cleaners down there on on the end of Spa Road.
Yeah, that's true.
And and,
That's true.
and then the saddest part for me to this day is like when my grandmother she was coming home and she always brought the laundry bags home and mean no harm to you. Me and my brother would always go down and help her with the bag. But this particular day, my mother didn't want us to come outside because it was snowing. Yeah, we wanted to get out there in the snow. Sure, we did. But
Yeah.
we really wanted to help our grandmother. And my grandmother fell and hit her spinal cord.
Wow.
And dude, that was the end of her. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's the only one I really, really, really missed in this world is because she was a doer, man. And she all Lamar. Now I know you get a kick out of this right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, because grandmothers, man, they're different.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, you got clean underwear on, because
Yep.
boy, I don't mean no harm. You cannot go out here and go over to the hospital. I got friends that work over there, and I don't want them to see that you guys get in your underwear.
Oh man.
Dude, I said, Grandma, no, I'm straight.
Hey, man, hey, you have had such an impact on so many people, right? All right. I'm gonna pass it over to a Yana, but before I do so, this from Carlos Evans. He said that you like another father and an uncle to him, man. That says a lot. That says a lot, my brother. Says a lot. Yeah.
That's because man, I listen to my young brothers, man.
Yeah.
I do. I take
Yeah.
it really serious when it comes to them talking to me. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell them something that's wrong. I'm not. And
Yeah.
if I see where you're going down the wrong path, see, I'll pull you to the side. I don't have to talk to you in front of all your boys.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, come here for a minute, but let me holler at you for a minute. And like when I first started the thing down at 20, I didn't know what I was walking into down there, but it was a different ball game. So I had to cut back a little bit, pay attention, and I brought some nice classes down to 22 because a lot of those guys was really little wild. But
Yeah.
other than that, man, and I used to always get that thing, man, because like I said, with all my teenagers, and I mean even adults, guys that want to talk, oh, I'm gonna take time out to listen because sometimes you'd be surprised just by you listening to somebody can really help a person along, because I never always thought I was this or that or the other. I just stayed local, man. This everyday guy. You know what I mean? Because I might have a suit on a day and I'll be dressed up, I'll be super sharp. So what? I got time to listen though. You see? Because sometimes we'll get so materialistic wise, we forget all about what they call the little man.
Yeah.
Right.
But see, the little man, you'd be surprised one day you might be in a situation and that little man be the main one to come help you out. You know what I mean?
Come on.
So,
Yeah.
so that's why I said I love dressing, but it never changed who I was because I just didn't, And like I said, when I got get the dressing with all them boys, man, when they and Peter Hawk, I never forget him too. I don't mean no harm. I had to bring Big Petey up because Petey was a heavy set guy. But Big Peter used to wear them shoes too, boy. You know what I mean? Because he would go to Baltimore get his shoes, And I said, "Damn, Peter, where you get them chumps, man?" Oh man, up there on what was it? I forgot the name of the street, man. You know what I mean? So, but I ain't mean no harm. Me and Alfonso caught the bus up back to Baltimore on Saturday morning. I went and got them shoes, man. Hey, son, I always like to keep a nice feet pair footwear on, man. You know what I mean? You dressed up, man. You got clown shoes on. That ain't gonna work, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, on you, Yana.
Wow, we don't know what emotion to have on this show. You have taken us down, up, down, emotional roller coaster. We really appreciate your openness. So after Harbor House, that sounds like a job you had when you were a teenager.
Yes.
What was your next? What was your next position, or How did you get into the clothing stores?
Uh, Mr. Bernard, that was up on West Street. Um, he let me work 2 days a week. Him and his wife showed me about the clothing and things of this nature because when I first started, I would we would get paid every week. I may buy a pair of pants this week, and then next week I get paid. I find a shirt to match with that. I wouldn't wear the outfit until I had it all together, you know. And and sometimes it was some things I wanted to wear right then. I said, nah, I'm gonna wait till I get the whole combination put together. So Mr. Bernard, he was a Jew. He was a Jew, but him and his wife, the sweetest people you wanted to know. And I found out that he would cash your payroll checks. Oh boy, what I find that out for? I had to walk from downtown to uptown to pass his shop. So I'd go in there and cash my check, but at the same time buy me a shirt, put it on layaway. See, layaway, people don't know nothing about that layaway thing. See, back then we had layaways. So instead of me having to go broke, because I want to make sure I took some money home to my mother too now. You know what I mean? So but Mr. Bernard was the one, man. He had me in there a couple of days a week, showing me how to sell and things of that nature. And I just fell in love with that, you know. And I always like when a guy can walk out the store and he feel good about himself, he look good, you know. So I'm really right now at Joseph A. Banks. I am so on to making sure things fit you right because see nowadays it's so many different sizes. You got slim fit, you have a tailor fit, then you have a traditional fit. A lot of guys don't understand what either one of these mean, you know. Then you got that skinny fit for that little skinny guy. See, so it's like four different things, man. And so after I learned that and everything, and because of course they wanted me to be a manager out there, but you know what? I like just selling. I don't want no titles. I could care less about titles. I have my own title. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they try to get me a couple of times for that management thing, but now that means I'm locked into your store. Now it's too many other things I want to do this shit. Let me come, do what I gotta do, let me roll out. Yep. But
Absolutely. And so, you talk about helping youth and things of that nature. Do you have like one story that stands out where someone spoke to you and turned it around? You don't have to mention any names.
is it one store that
No, one story of
oh
someone you've been working with youth. So one story where you were involved with youth and someone turned it around, like a success story.
well, I can take my brother Ahmad because he was one of
Oh,
those he was one of them brothers I looked up to. And I could always go to him and talk to him. See, that was another thing I always used to love about Ahmad. I don't give a damn what Ahmad was doing. And sometimes he and I would wind up being in the same place at the same time. And I just it's just something about me and him, man. And like I said, I respect this guy. And when I said I respect him, man, I respect the man that take care of his family, the man that take care of home, his wife, okay, the kids. And then by him also he works out. I still work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I go to the gym because the gym is a very important part of my life.
Yes.
Because I don't care what nobody say, but I see so many people. If you just went to the gym and just did some jumping jacks, you'd be surprised how strong you feel. Because right now,
That's straight
at my age, I feel really good. I mean, I really do. And I had gotten into a situation last year that I was renting this house out, and the house caught on fire, and I
up.
had gotten vertigo, and I did not know what that was. I had to hold on to the walls to go to the bathroom. I come out the bathroom, I fell out on the living room floor. So to the doctor said to me, he said, "Well, Mr. Williams, what do you do?" I said, "What do you mean? What do I do, sir?" I said, "I try to make a living and I work part time." He said, "No, you do some type of exercise." I said, "Yeah, I do." Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those are my 3 days. He said, well, you know what? It's a good thing that you did something. He said, because they felt like you had a light stroke in the top of your head. He said, but your strength. He said, if everybody in this hospital had done some type of exercise before they got here, they wouldn't be here. Yeah. And don't think that didn't stay in my ears, because believe me, the moment that I got out of that hospital, I went straight to the gym. Oh, I did. I did. Yeah. Because I realized, man, like I said, your health is your wealth. Yeah. And I don't take that for granted at all. Because like I said, whoever thought I would see this age that I'm at now? I never thought it. Yeah. And if he let me go a couple more years, I appreciate it.
So, that's right. That's right.
Hey, because nowadays, man, nothing is guaranteed. It's nothing guaranteed no more, And to be alive, and after what I went through, and with my fiance now, I love her. Name is Vera Woods. Yes, I'm saying it loud.
There you go.
I have
put it out there.
I have to put it out there. Because when I was in there, she makes sure that I get my appointments. She takes me to my doctors, to my appointments, make sure I got my prescriptions and things done. You know what I mean? And that's something now that, I'll say to all brothers now, man, have respect for your wife, your girlfriend, whatever, man. Because you women, I got to take my hat off to you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I mean that.
Amen. Yes.
So really quickly, I heard you say you were talking about just types of suits and styles, and I heard you say the skinny pants are for the skinny guy. Yeah, and I think kind of throwing jabs at people.
You thought I was doing jab?
Because we know a lot of people who are not skinny, but they wear skinny style clothes.
Yes.
A lot of a lot of them try to get into that, but they ain't. Oh no.
Yes.
No. That's why I said you got the tailor fit, and then you got the traditional. Now the traditional is for the full cover guy. You know what I mean? So no, he can't fit in nothing skinny now.
So what are some of the trends you're seeing right now as far as men's suits?
Sport coats, a shirt, and a nice pair of pants now. Because the suits are okay, don't get me wrong, but everybody now just want to be more casual. And being more casual is that sport coat, shirt, nice pair of pants, or some jeans and some shoes. That's the whole combination right now, really. And the pocket scarf. Now, see, one time they used to wear the ties a lot, but now it's the shirt and the pocket scarf. Yeah, because that dresses it up a little bit. Yeah. So, and we can't even hardly keep the pocket scarves in the store no more. I mean, they buying them up, and and the open collar in the neck, So, and that's the most of the trend right now. Seriously, except for, like I said, we go back to that skinny boy, the little skinny guy. He might wear anything, so don't be surprised. Hey, because them kids coming in for graduation, girl, let me tell you something. Woo-wee, okay. You don't know what they might put on, so you know what? Their parents like it. I love it. Yeah.
I'm gonna pass it on to Roger.
Yeah, get back to the grandkids thing. We all let our grandkids get away with murder. And your mom and your grandmom, 14 inches. I always tell people when they miss somebody, because I miss my dad. It's only been a couple years since he left. They always 14 inches away, and that's the distance from the outside of your chest to your heart. So they always with you. Never forget. If you ever feel sad, touch your heart and say 14 inches. They're only 14 inches away because they're always in your heart. Yeah. And then Ayana touched on the quality of clothes a little bit. So, and you're right. Them kids, the way they be dressing nowadays, I ain't wearing nothing skinny. No, I'm 6 feet, 229 pounds.
Well, no, that wouldn't work.
On me.
That wouldn't work.
No, it won't work. It won't work. It won't. And you know what else won't work, Rondell?
What?
That face stuff won't work either.
What face stuff?
Remember what happened earlier with Almond?
Oh,
That won't work either.
what? I forgot about that. My bad.
That won't work either. So do you think the quality of clothes stayed the same throughout the years, or did they change?
If you know what you're looking for,
right?
Because a lot of times now on your pants, if you pay attention to them, they either polyester, and polyester is okay, but when you got a little bit of a wool blend with that polyester, they'll last you longer. And of course, if you get 100% wool suit or pants, they're gonna last you forever, no question. Right. But you definitely want 100% wool, or mixed in, or whatever. No, seriously. Now the polyester to me is in case you need to get something real quick, go somewhere. But other than that, your personal suits, you want to have some type of wool blend in your suits or in your pants, because they'll last you a long time.
Oh, that's awesome. You also mentioned the gym. Armin and I, we go to the gym all the time. I see Ayana started going to the gym, burnt her legs up the other day. That's why she's sitting down.
Yeah, I've been going to the gym.
Yeah, you didn't post no pictures, so now we know you. I'm sorry, everybody. Ayana been going to the gym. Let's get it straight. She been going to the gym.
That's good.
Armin and I go to the gym a lot, and you absolutely right. Your health is definitely your wealth. And with that being said, I'm gonna pass you over to Armin.
Okay. Yep. But for us, that's very important.
Absolutely.
Hey, Rondell.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you participate in any fashion shows at all?
Oh yeah, man! Good God Almighty, boy! Woo, boy! That's when I really fell in love with clothes. Woo! Could walk out on that stage, boy, do a little spin or something, man. You know what I mean? And the women were like, "Oh, hey, look out, boy! Here he comes." I take my sport coat off, swing it around, look, bro. Oh man, but no, we had a fashion show, man. It was a lot of us, man, because when we first started it, honestly, I just started from Mount Moran when they had this Christmas thing, and of course a little modeling thing, and I did it from there. Then I ran into oh man, what's my man? The pastor, Craig Coates. Boy, that's what did it right there, because he was making clothes at that time. Dude, that boy made me a blue piece set, man. I swear to God, I still got the pants today, but am I so mad because I could not find that damn shirt though. Woo! Man, it's a piece that it's just a classic, man. It's a classic. That's like a blue pinstripe suit or a gray pinstripe suit. 100% wool, find one. If you find it, keep it. Believe me, because it's a classic. It's never going out. Never.
So Rondell, what can you tell us about the Pete Green show?
The Pete Green?
Yeah.
I haven't checked this show out yet.
It's not a question, but somebody, Jay Jacobs made a remark about the Pete Green show. You know anything about that?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, what about this? What can you tell us about this? Comes from Reno in the Pocket Brown. Look, he said he wants to know. He said, ask you about being a beautician. Had ladies coming to you. What's up with that?
Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, I did that for a while under Jewel Chambers. Indeed, that's how I knew Lisa D. Hastings. Yeah. No, I was doing hair, man. I was doing women hair. And boy, I was having a ball in that field.
I bet you was. I bet you were.
Hey, boy, let me tell you something. I had to come out that field, man. But I'm gonna tell you why. I was getting that middle-aged lady to the older ladies wanted me always to wash their hair.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman said, "Oh my God, it's so nice to have a real man to wash my hair."
Mm.
So I said to her, I said, well, what do you mean by real man? She said, you know, it ain't none of that. Yeah. I said, okay, you know, I'll leave that alone. And I had one used to call up on Fridays. Now Friday, come on, Mark. I'm trying to get out the joint.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a couple of parties going on I like to be by. But anyway, the lady, she called up. She said, Rondell, what time do you get off? I said, well, really, I was trying to get off now. She said, I just want you to wash my hair and do my feet. She said, I'll give you $100 if you just wait till I come. So now, Lamar, you know I couldn't leave, man. That's $100, man. Shit.
Right.
I just had to wash your hair, do her feet. What the hell, you know what I mean? But because after this, I learned how to do your feet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like clean them and stuff like that. Oh man, I got into another bag, man. I had to leave that, man. Had to leave it. Yeah, they got a little too hectic. Schedule got too busy.
Was that your work schedule or your after work schedule?
Afterwards, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, look. Hey, well, Rondell, I'm gonna do this, man. I'm gonna show you what somebody said about you. I'm gonna let give it back to Yana and Roger for one more. It's about time for us to get out of here, man. Then we're gonna let you close it out. And because you know this was a great show, I'm going to give away a gift tonight. Okay, all right. Okay. So this is coming from Hess Branch. You know Hess Branch?
Oh, good God, yeah.
Yeah, she said she said she waited a week for this show. You see what she said?
Yeah. Oh wow, man.
Yeah.
Oh, but you see that true gentleman, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely, my brother.
See, and that's why, like I say, man, you give everybody respect. You treat everybody with respect. You get respect. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh wow, man, that was deep, man. Good God, man. Boy, look. Let me get off here, man. I don't want to start crying or nothing. You know what
I mean? Hey, Ayana, what do you have to say to Rondell?
I just want to say this is such a fun show. Thank you so much for joining us. And as always, we really appreciate our sponsors and our viewing audience.
Yeah, and thank you for real. My first time meeting you too. Honestly, thank you. I appreciate all of you guys because I've been wanting to do this with Ahmad, and I finally got it done. And it was one of my to-do lists on my to-do list, and I got it done. You know what I mean? Yep. But ma'am, thank you again, and I appreciate it. And what's my man name? What?
He getting ready to say something to you now, Rondell.
Oh, okay.
Roger, what do you have for Rondell?
My name Roger.
Roger, I don't want to forget that. I don't want to forget that.
I you know, man, it was quite an honor to meet you and appreciate all the great things you have done for individuals. I mean, the comments are blowing up, you know, and I'm glad everybody giving you your flowers now because we tend to be late with giving individuals their flowers.
Very true, Roger.
And I'm so happy to have met you, and I've been writing down what you said about clothes.
Yeah. Oh,
you know?
yeah. Hey,
I need to know that.
Hey, look, man, and anytime anybody got any information about them clothes, man, Joseph A. Banks right out there in the Harbor Mall, man, I don't mind giving up no free information because guess what? It ain't going to help me to go to the grave with it. No, I'll share it with you. Believe me, I will. And ma'am, you can bring your husband, your boyfriend, your cousin, whoever. I will help them.
In other words, you don't want to meet me in person.
No,
bring somebody.
Oh no! She got jokes too. I didn't say that.
You got to be prepared with this crew, Rondell. You got to be on your toes.
Hey, believe me, she caught me off guard that time.
You got to be prepared. Oh, we going back to Army.
Hey, well, look, hey, Rondell, you know you are definitely deserving of this night.
Thank you, man.
And the Peachy Peach, right?
Yeah.
She said that you took her to her first hair show in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
But check this out. She also said this. She said that you're such a good guy that her mom trusted you to take her.
Yeah.
Gentleman, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, this one
now behind closed doors is a different ball game. But 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 out front, you got to be a gentleman, man. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, that's like if I went to your house and you had a sister. See, I want to meet your father first because I got to say hello to him. Okay,
Right.
Because see, he's the man that run the house, so you got to give that respect, man. And moms, I used to eat them up, man. You know what I mean? Oh, he's such a gentleman. Oh, I am. Oh man.
Well, look, Rondell, this is what I'm going to do, man. I'm going to give away a merchandise to the fifth caller. All right, to the fifth caller who can tell us where you were born and raised. All right, the fifth caller. There's my phone number right there in the chat. The fifth caller that can tell me where Rondell was born and raised, you're gonna win a Legends merchandise tonight.
Is that for anybody or you know?
The fifth caller.
Can we call in? We can call in.
You can't call in. You can't call in.
Jacked up.
Hey, you the
That's
first
jacked
caller.
up, Ayana. I know the answer. I'm calling right now.
All right, we had one caller. I'm looking for the fifth caller. The fifth caller, you can win a merchandise tonight. Reno, you the second caller, brother.
You knew he was gonna call.
Yeah,
He was gonna call.
Yeah.
All right, Reno, try again, Reno.
He's still calling.
All right, everybody, waiting everybody out. See that?
1743 240 1743.
We have a winner,
Who is it?
Miss Dorothy Chambers.
That name sounds familiar.
Oh wow.
Oh, it's Margaret. Margaret Nick. Born in Washington, D.C. Say it one more time.
Yeah, Washington D.C.
Margaret Nick. I got it. And he was okay. All right. You can stop calling now. So say it one more time. Hey, look, this is what I need you to do. I need you to text me your size. Text me your size and your address, okay? Text me your size and your address, okay? And I'll send something to you. Congratulations. How you doing? Congratulations. I got a show.
You're stuck. He's stuck.
Congratulations.
He's stuck. Call him back after the show.
Hey, Rondell, close us out, brother.
Okay.
What would you want to leave to our viewers that is influential or persuasion or something that's beneficial to them as far as being a gentleman, growing up, being a dresser? What is it? What inspirational thing would you like to leave our viewers?
Respect.
Great.
That's it.
Respect. Just respect each and everyone, you know? And if you can't respect a person or whatever they're doing, then remove yourself.
Boom.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
That's great.
Okay.
That's good.
That's awesome, man.
That's how I got along with a whole lot of guys, man. When and there were some guys that didn't like me now, but you know what? I still spoke. Hey, brother, how you doing? Okay. Because I didn't want no trouble, you know. I'm just coming here just to have a good time like everybody else. But that respect goes a long way.
Awesome.
Okay.
Well, there you have it. Respect. So come back next week for another great show. We're gonna have a guy who graduated from the Naval Academy. He's currently playing basketball in Japan. Tallest family I've seen. Mother tall, sister tall. He's tall, father tall. But he's gonna be on the show next week. Also, in the coming weeks, Melissa Annapolis back with her health show. And we also want to thank Twitch. We now have Twitch family joining us, the Twitch platform. Yana, do you have anything you want to tell the people?
No. Good night, everybody. Thank you for watching.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome, Roger.
Good night, everybody. We see you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. Rondell, you know about that, right?
Yeah, I got that. Hey, thanks a lot, man.